Hello everyone, my name is Kyogre and I am back with another reaction video. I am reacting to episode 8 of the Mighty Nein, the last episode of season 1. Am I going to cry? Am I going to laugh? Am I going to vomit? Am I going to drink profusely because of its devastating themes? Probably all of the above. Let's get into the things. Before I talk about everything, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. I go a 14. A 14, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, unless I need a 15, or a 20, or a 25, or a 30. I don't know what buffs I'm having. So, anyway. Again, I'll let you decide on what that 14 was for. Now, last episode, the gang split up for like 5 seconds and then they got back together. We got a flashback or some kind of what the fuck about Molly Tea Leaf. It's like, whoa, okay, that's going to be fun to once we get to his discovery. Yasha is coming in. We see her walking up at the end of the episode. Buzzards circling around. And everyone has decided to steal the beacon from the Psycho Wizard. So, this is going to be a very fun and eventful episode that will probably leave with a cliffhanger. I'm trying to think of the word. But I am so excited to see where this is going to go. Like, you know, everybody coming back together and everyone seeming more confident and really want to be with one another. What the fuck is going on with Ford and that giant frickin' eye? I don't know. Whatever Leviathan thing is his patron. Which is weird because like you would think, or at least unless like there's like a chunk of something that was missing that we haven't yet been told. I thought you had to make a deal with to be like have a warlock patron. So I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I can't wait to see what is going on with Ford. And what the fuck's going on with the Traveler? Is he real? Is he fake? Was it all imagination? Is it what Danny Mata said, and it's just a representation of the Laura Bailey playing Jester? I can't wait to get all of these answers, and I'm so excited. Like, I really am excited about this, but I'm also kind of sad that this is over with for presumably for a year. Hopefully it's not longer, but animation takes time, and they do still have one or two more seasons to go of Vox Machina before they wrap that up. So, animation takes time. Animation takes time. And if you are one of those assholes that's, where's my episode right now? Then, shoot, you're not a true fan. Fans will wait. I'm excited because I wonder if they're going to do season 3 like they did with season 2, where they started it 3 seasons into campaign. So if maybe like in 2 more seasons we're going to start getting things for campaign 3 and maybe campaign 4. I know it takes place in a completely different setting, but I would love to see that. I'm enjoying the hell out of campaign 4, which as of recording, this is the 19th of January. We just got finished with the Soldier's Table, and I am excited about that. I'm probably going to make a video on it because of how much I loved it. I am enjoying the hell out of that. But I've gone on for almost 5 minutes now. time to shut the hell up and get started on what you all came here to watch. Me react to this epic show.
There's a storm coming.
How can you always tell?
I can feel it. In my bones.
Like old Lady Marley?
Hey, don't make fun of the Storm Lord.
I would never. I'm making fun of you.
Okay. This is literally the gayest fantasy story I have probably ever watched. And I watched Lesbian Space Princess. Um, I'm trying to work out the kinks because something went wrong with my um, audio. Because I think it's messed up. I'm not going to get into that. Um, but I am digging it. I think it's great. There's just so much representation in on this, and like especially with the how weird times are going right now. I think some positive representation is much needed. So I'm really enjoying this so far with the representation. I think it's phenomenal. They went above and beyond to make sure that like they're respectful about this. I think a lot of them are in the LGBT community, probably almost all of them, which the Venn diagram overlaps quite a lot. So, anyway, I digress. I think it's great, and I'm loving Yasha, and I love this character design that's going on. Um, can't wait to be emotionally devastated about what all of this shit's going on. What the hell is controlling Yasha? You can tell from the glowy neck tattoo. And the remember. Just like Ford. Consume. Consume what? The ball? I can't fit this in my damn mouth. Am I supposed to take it rectally? What the fuck? Alright, whatever. I'm glad I'm not monetized because I probably would get demonetized really quick.
Remember your purpose. Remember my plan.
So, we're getting. So, she's there for a reason. Obviously, we can gather that much. Um, but this plan that she's a part of, I'm guessing this entity wants the beacon for itself um, to create chaos, obviously. Um, I'm guessing she breaks the curse because she ends up joining the party. Um, I don't know how. Uh, I don't know how long it's going to take, if it's going to be in this season or next season. But I guarantee she ends up breaking the curse because, um, like I said, she joins the party, and I'm guaranteed that thing wouldn't let her because you can tell that she didn't want to kill that one girl, but she was pushed to do it. Um, and I can't wait to see the emotional ramifications of what her actions when that she was compelled to do, because you can tell like she's going to think, oh well, that was me, that must have been me, and somebody's going to have to like reassure her that that wasn't her, that she might have done the deed, but she wasn't the one that metaphorically pulled the trigger on her response for that. I think that's going to be a fantastic story, like hook that we're going to get, and seeing her overcome her insecurities of doing these deeds. Um, I think that's going to be such a great like I said, story hook, and I'm so excited. I'm tripping over my words because I'm so like freaking pumped over this already.
All right. This is the plan. The Kreen artifact,
The one we're going to steal.
yes, will be on display at the Gala of Champions on the last night of the Harvest Close Festival.
In 3 days!
He hasn't attended a gala since Lady Sutan died, but he's always sent an invitation as a matter of propriety. You will need to get in at...
So they're just gonna. I'm guessing because I've seen some clips of this of Bo in a pink outfit. Like I've already seen the clips. It's been all over everything. I literally have tried to avoid as many spoilers as possible, but you can't get on the internet without getting spoiled. That's the joy of being on the internet. But I'm guessing Bo is going to be the one that pretends to be the lady or something, or like the new wife, or something. I think that's it's going to be fun. I'm hoping I'm right. But I just like the idea that all three of them are just like not Ford and Caleb or Bren, whatever. It's just sneaking into this old man's house while he's sleeping in a fucking chair, and they're just gonna steal shit. I kind of think it should have just been not by herself, but I guess the whole crew had to go, just in case things go south. But pretty sure they could have just been waiting by the window or something and not been using the little reed to talk. That's what I would have done, especially in a campaign. If I was the rogue, I would have gone in alone, because the less amount of people, the less amount of noise, the less amount of being caught. Anyway, I digress.
and out without being spotted. But his residence is full of traps. Regardless, I would advise you leave no trace.
Desk, top drawer.
Right as I was pausing it to make a commentary, shit happened. Not stepped on a fucking trap. Anyway, I get that they're not supposed to leave no trace, that someone was there and broke in, but I think stealing the spell book might have actually helped Caleb. Like if Ford just would have just listened and understood just a little bit, like, hey, I'm going to need all the fucking help I can get with this spell book. If there's magic in here that could be useful to us in our endeavor, because we're on a suicide mission, that would have helped. Ford is just so untrusting right now. He's supposed to be the leader, and he's trying to be a total, like, I'm the leader, you listen to me shit. But a true leader will listen to their people. Like, I kind of fucking Ford was in the wrong on this and caused not to slip up. I 100% blame Ford for this.
The fireworks display fired from that rooftop. If you can make the 20-foot leap to the tower and set off the fireworks, you'll draw everyone to the balcony. And that will be your window to strike.
But Bo, can you jump that far?
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, it's all in the quads.
Infiltration will require a more delicate approach. Someone will need to attend the gala, to be our eyes and ears.
Pick me, pick me.
She is the only one here who knows anything about rich people.
Well then, my dear, it seems you'll need a dress. Something delicate and conservative to blend in with Zadash's elite.
You know me too well, Mr. the Gentleman.
Acquisition of the artifact must happen quickly and stealthily. We use sewer tunnels for smuggling. There's a hidden entrance to the Academy grounds just behind the gala room.
Wait, sewer? As in water?
Running. Or they lock it down. The getaway must be unnoticed and fast. And remember,
I like that Molly Mock is good at fixing up things like this because of his time in the circus, or maybe something in his past. I think it's interesting that that he is the one that has to do all this, but he seems to be doing quite well at it. So I was wrong in my prediction about why Bo is going to be in the pink dress. I'm guessing something happens with Jester, and Bo has to, get up there. Maybe Ford is like, hey, I can teleport up there.
the Zadash City Guard are not to be trifled with. You should expect a confrontation.
My motto is assume you're gonna get fucked so you can prepare for the fuckery.
I might steal that.
I guess we're really doing this.
Well, then you'll need supplies.
I think I know a place.
Yes, please. Also, what's this do?
Oh, Pumat Prime is very proud of this one. Sprinkled over an edible substance, it greatly improves the flavor, to the point of being downright distracting.
Then it shall be mine.
You sell gear too?
That is actually a very powerful arcane artifact.
Holy shit.
How much to make it pink? My first gala! I can't wait to dance! This dress is so swishy! I love it! Hey, I know that dickhead.
Which dickhead?
Lord Sharp. He tried to kill me. That's so funny. What do these names mean?
Scheisse. That's the guest list.
And the fuckery begins.
If someone at the party could recognize...
Oh my god, that is why Bo has to switch places with her, because she almost got killed by that dude. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, that's so goddamn funny. But, okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense why Bo is there. I knew there was a reason. I knew there was a reason that Jester wasn't going to be able to do it.
You can't go.
Huh? No! But I could hold a fan or something, or
Or talk like this.
Jester, it's too risky.
but I got a dress and everything.
Dreams. Lionette Family Vineyards.
Is that you?
I have so many questions.
Okay. Bo was a rich bitch. That got thrown away by her daddy. That was the daddy that threw her away. Oh my god. I love this. We got a little bit more of Bo's backstory. And I love that. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little tangent for a second. So that just showing a picture and her smiling and showing that, hey, I'm the little girl on this bottle, that gives us a lot of exposition that didn't need to be shown, told into a big long elaborate story. We got it, and that was about all we needed. It was like, oh, hey, she grew up. So we got the idea that she grew up in a rich family just from one simple gesture. And we didn't need something long and drawn out. That's why I think there's sometimes we don't need an entire story to get the context clues about a person's past, because it does it. I mean, honestly, her being a rich kid isn't necessarily like needed, but maybe later on we can, you know, circle back to it and be like, this is why I am the way I am. But you know, we got that her dad threw her away. She comes from a rich family, so we can put two and two together that she was an unruly child, who didn't really fit into the aristocratic society that she was born into. So her father, shown her as a burden, threw her away. She was found by the monk dude that we saw in the beginning, that was the traitor, and leads us to today. All from a simple, like, just one little picture. And they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, and that was worth 1,000 words. So I like when stories can just, you know, show us one little thing and give us a ton of backstory just by connecting dots. So that was my little tangent, and sorry about that, but I thought that was like a noteworthy talking point.
I'm real sorry, Jester. I know how badly you wanted to go to the ball.
You ever feel like you always see what you want, but you can never quite get it?
Well, listen, after this payday, we can go to plenty of parties.
That's not what I mean. I miss Mama. I miss the Traveler, but mostly, I miss just having a friend I could tell everything to, you know? And I thought this party could be our chance to. Never mind. It's stupid. I'm being stupid.
Hey, don't call my friend stupid.
Okay, I'm legit about to tear up. Also, what is going on with the animation on this? Like, Jester, so vulnerable. Like, you can see it. Like, they drew it so perfectly that, like, you feel what they're feeling just by looking at the image. And that's a whole thing with art and blah, blah, blah. Art theory and blah 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 blah. But like, these images, like these still images, like, they really get the point across how they're feeling just by drawing facial expressions. And her saying, I don't have anyone to share my feelings with because her mom and the Traveler aren't by her. And it's like you can see that this innocent girl who grew up sheltered, even though she is a woman. She is an adult. She is a woman, but she is a child at heart because of the fact that she was never truly allowed to grow and expand her world. So this is still all new to her, and that's why she has a childlike um, lens on the world, which is sometimes needed because we're getting to see someone experience life, true life, for the first time. And this is the first time she's felt alone and vulnerable because she doesn't have the traveler and she doesn't have her mom or the chateau and all of the people that she grew up around. And now she's learning to, for the first time, how to regain that trust and friendship that she has been holding on to. And I'm glad that we're getting to see this like character growth from Jester. This is, I have seen the word peak thrown around so much and I like scoff at it, but I think this is probably the first time I'm going to actually genuinely say this is peak. This is peak animation, this is peak storytelling, because they're conveying so much. Even my little tangent of how they gave us so much in just two little things. And Ford and Jester getting closer together and kindling this relationship, this friendship together. This might have been a first for her, so this is her first real disappointment. But like you can see that she's more than likely going to, and I'm just making a prediction here, that she's going to learn to be okay with mild disappointments because there's something else over the horizon that could be, what she wants. And I'm loving this. I'm living for this. Yes.
Thank you, Oscar.
What? Okay. It is time. Attention, please. Welcome to the gala.
Go first. You're supposed to announce.
I love that Jester got like some really tight pants just so she could see his butt. That's that's pretty freaking hilarious. Um so yeah. Bo looks good. I'm not a fan of the hair. I feel like I just realized his shirt is like completely open right here. But I kind of wish they would have done something more with Bo's hair. Not a big fan of it. That's my tangent.
It's me at these stupid ass things.
Lady Beauregard Lionette of the Comorda Lionettes.
A lionette here in Sadash.
How rich is your family exactly?
Rich enough to be assholes and still be popular. Let's find our mark.
I know Bo's job isn't the one you wanted, but you're still gonna make it special. You are one of a kind, and of all of us, least in need of an imaginary friend.
Molly Mock is probably one of the greatest characters in this show because he always knows the right thing to say. He's always suave and always funny. And I love that because like he has all the characteristics of a bard, but like like the charming and the oozing of the words and everything, but he's not a bard. And I'm kind of glad because I'm kind of tired of just the horny bard thing. But Molly Mock, oh, I have a bad feeling about Molly Mock. He's too lovable. He is way too fucking lovable. And I've seen images of Critical Role, and when I first saw Molly Mock in this, I was like, I don't remember seeing him in any of the photos I've seen. So I can't wait to get that fucking heartbreak. Spoilers if you've not paid attention, but if you just type in the Mighty Nein, you'll find out. It's the internet loves to spoil things. But I don't know what happens. I don't know if he like leaves, starts a circus troupe, or what. I don't know, but I do know once he's not there and not a part of the show, I'm going to be sad.
Go be you.
Give me a little boost.
Yeah.
There it is. The relic.
There's a million old fogies in here. How do we find ours?
Master Ickathon, such a proud moment. I hear King Dwendal owes you much in the latest skirmish.
Oh,
So they just have that thing fucking out for anyone to just run up and touch it. What if a Kree is in there and they just go boop, kill everybody, and then somebody comes in and takes the weapon? It's probably magically defended, but one thing I do know is wizards always overestimate their magic powers to the point that they think they're clever than most people, and most of the time they are. But that's where a lot of it gets trouble. That's where trouble happens. You rely on your own ability too much, and you never think that you're ever going to be fooled. So,
I guess we found him.
Why do those Volstrucker pricks all look the same?
Cultists always do. It's a branding thing.
Such a shame you must dirty your hands fighting those crick monsters.
All right. Maybe we should wait for when he's more alone, or now. Yep. Yeah, now's good.
why would you say that out loud? Why would you say, oh, damn it, in front of guards? When you're approaching the king? That's... It's like saying a cop and like throwing something on the ground that you have in your pocket. It's like, oh shit. It's like they're gonna be like, get the fuck out. That's how it should be. But then again, she is rich, so they probably would just be like, oh, you're just trying to get favors with the king. But also, I wonder if, because rich people talk, that's going to get back to Bo's family. So I wonder if there's going to be any ramifications about this.
Oh my word! Well, go fetch the fire brigade, you dolts! Quickly! Psst. Why buttons?
What?
The buttons. You collect them?
Oh, they remind me of a boy I once knew.
Well, in case this goes tits up, remember me, will you?
We're dead. We're dead.
She knows him? Maybe she's a part of the cult that that she knows his face. I think shit's about to go, as he puts it, tits up. Oh. There's so much Somali mod that I need to know. I need to pull that thread. I need to know it so bad. I need to know his past. And what was so bad that, honestly, I feel like Mollymauk purposely, whatever happened, whatever ritual took place that caused him to lose his memories, I feel like he lost them on purpose. Because he found a new life. Oh, I cannot wait till this gets explored.
Missed our chance. There were too many guards.
Keep it together, man. We'll just make a new plan.
How? It was hard enough to come up with one plan.
I got an idea. But I'm gonna need your stash.
What? Wait. Oh, what?
4 dragons? You're full of shit.
No. My cousin told me. They had some kind of scary name, too. Like the Chromatic Combo.
Traveler? Any advice?
Board to propel herself upwards. Also, I fucking love there's still a lollipop. Like that's just comedy gold. And it's so her. Everybody else is so serious and so like kind of like doom and gloomy. They're all their powers and weapons reflect that, but she is like a ball of sunshine and she is the brightest one of all and has a silly weapon.
This is fine. I'm fine. Nope, nope, not fine. Not fine. Caleb, the path is flooded, so you're gonna have to do it all yourself. Sorry, you can reply to this message.
Not. I am sorry there is water. I know that it scares you, but you must pass through or we will all die. Please. I know you can do this.
Okay.
OM goddess. And I thought this party was gonna be like a total waste of life. Tracy.
Not interested.
Queen shit. I mean, why would you be? You're fascinating. And this place is like, ugh, so cliche. But you like totally scream danger. Am I right?
I am so uncomfortable. I am so uncomfortable. Bo talking like that, like this Valley Girl TikToker kind of vibe going on. It's just, it's not right. It does not compute. Short circuit. I I love this. I love that we don't know where it's gonna go and how it's gonna go. But ugh.
Ugh. Girl, your hair. Fucking enthralling.
Go away.
Okay. Rrr.
You ever wonder why he chose us?
Friend?
It was not our talent, Astrid. It was because we already believed the truth he sold us. Deep down, we already believed it. Then I will not rest until I burn you and everything you have built to the ground for the Empire.
Take the beacon to the...
Oh, shit's about to go down and I'm so excited. I'm a little goblin boy. I go goblin, goblin. Oh, I'm living for this. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Zauberspire.
I wonder what. I don't think she's afraid of drowning. I wonder what, like, her fear of water is. Like, my heart is beating so fast right now because I'm like, this is so fucking heartbreaking because, like I said, like, you can, the way they're drawing them, you can feel their emotions just through their facial expressions, and it's just like, ugh, it's getting me right here.
Put on a brave face. Oh, fuck you, water!
Tracy.
Whoa, where are you
Take the
going?
beacon up. I need to handle something.
It's all in the quads. It's all in the quads.
Did you actually think you could escape me, Bren? Nine?
I don't need you, traveler. I just need myself.
Okay, that was a clever response. Did you think you can escape me? Nine? Because of this group. And like, nine? Like, that was a question instead of a statement. So, like, nine? Where are you? Oh, I love that. I love that so much. I've talked so much. I am sorry.
You were saying.
He is real. Okay, so it is an actual person. Oh man, but I love that he was just kind of waiting in the shadows. Oh god, I love this so much. I can't wait to see how they're gonna pull this shit off.
Oh!
Why did you leave me?
I would never leave you. You're my favorite.
My friend said I imagined you.
Friends.
Well, I mean, not as good as you.
I would think that's impossible.
Howdy.
Oh my god. No wonder it wasn't a question mark because he was like, "Where's my people at?" It was a question mark because he was trying to remember the word for no. I'm so excited. Ah, I knew that power was gonna come in handy. I didn't think. Nah.
Where is he? Where is Bren? Huh? Oh, fireworks! Where is he? I will not ask again.
Oh, okay, okay. That's probably not good. Not good at all. I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know how they're gonna win this. I know they probably do. Maybe this season, maybe next. Um, Now would be a good time for Yasha to come in. Yeah, I think that's gonna go. And then I think that should be how it goes. But I'm at a loss for words because I have no fucking idea. Um, I'm kind of out of predictions at this point. So hopefully, um, our heroes pull through this season.
Master.
Caleb!
It is nice to see you too, not the brave.
So, little problem. Please say you learned about these magic traps in wizard school?
Yeah, my teacher taught me quite well.
What was that explosion?
A distraction. Where's Master Ikithon?
Stand back. I've got this one. So, what do you think this thing is?
Well, if Trent wants it, it must be quite powerful. And dangerous.
I wonder what it does.
Everything. Now we can speak privately. Bren.
I'm sorry. Have we met? What did you think you would achieve by coming here? I am the Nonagon now. And this time, I will ensure that you stay dead.
It's not possible.
New frontier of knowledge that belongs in the hands of the Empire. This war.
That you started.
Of course I did. But only to create a permanent peace. Dunamancy is so powerful, it could end all war. Not even the Kreen would dare cross us if we learned to wield its strength.
Learn. So, you have no idea what it does.
Not yet. But with your brilliance beside mine, we could discover its secrets and push beyond any Arcanist in history. That's what you always wanted, isn't it, Bren? The power to change the world, to change your past.
No, no, Caleb, don't listen to him.
What the hell? That came out of just nowhere. I'm guessing it's oh my god, I forgot his name. Holy shiza. Um, Dark Elf Boy with the fancy hair. I'm guessing that's who stole the beacon. Oh man, that's so badass. I can't wait to see more. But we got like 10 minutes left of this episode, and I've been talking for half of it. So, oh my god.
Oh, gods. Not. I have you, my friend. Not. Are you okay?
Get away from me, you traitor!
Not.
No, I saw you. I saw you in that creep. That was Trent, wasn't it?
Look, we will discuss this later when we...
Is everyone alive? Did we get the thing?
No, we didn't.
Hey,
Where's Ford?
I lost him in the chaos. Did we get the thing?
No.
Damn it, Bo!
Sorry, man.
Did we get the thing?
No.
Can we please get far away from that before we talk about anything?
What?
It's okay. We'll go together.
I am so stressed. And now Yasha comes in the last couple of minutes. Fuck off.
It's a beacon!
I fucking hate the sewers.
Stand aside or be cut down.
Maybe we should listen to the Bugman.
No. Look. We have what we need. Your tenebrous!
Can't see shit!
Jester? Jester?
Ah! God. That was episode 8 of season 1. Cliffhanger. The anxiety is anxietying. That was a lot more intense than I was expecting. Also, if that's all it took to dispel that, I mean, maybe it's not like fully gone, but I am. It's gonna take me a minute to calm down from that shit. Holy ballsack. Well, season 1 is over with. What a fantastic season. I am desperately needing season 2 to come out tonight. But it's not going to. And I'm going to have to live with this ending until season 2 does come out. But anyway,